Ladies, gentlemen, welcome back to another week in GTA Online. This week, the winter drop is your Podium Vehicle, and the deadline maps have finally been released. There's a total of 5 new deadline maps, and there also happens to be triple cash and RP if you need some extra incentive to go and play them. Personally, I haven't done so yet, but I plan on doing so on my stream later tonight at 7 PM UK, so give me a follow on Twitch if you haven't done so yet already. Speaking of things that are triple cash, there's also triple cash and RP on the yacht missions and double cash and RP on hangar sales as well as Entourage. If you're looking to make some money this week, try out the yacht missions again if you haven't done so yet. If it's worth to buy a yacht for, not really, but you can always decide to join one of your friends or a random who actually does own a yacht, better known as the $9 million regret. And before you ask, hangar sales, I avoid those like a plague. They're not really that fun, they're not solo friendly, and they take a very long time. If you're treating this like a money making method rather than just trying something different, then you're in for a treat, because typically these missions, especially solo, are going to take you a very long time. Do you have one crate inside of your hangar to sell? How about you use 5 different vehicles to deliver it? Do you think I'm over-exaggerating? No, I am not. It does exist. Also, Titan mission. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll know, and you know how painful it really is. For discounts this week, there's 50% off the hangars and the yachts, and 80% off the deadline outfits. And for vehicles, there's 40% off the Chitoro, the Baller LE, the Baller LE LWB Armored, and yes, that's a mouthful, the Cognoscenti Armored, the Luxor Deluxe, the Super Valito Carbon, the Shift, and the Shift Deluxe. And for Twitch Prime, it's the same as the last 2 weeks, which is $100,000 simply given to you for free, as well as 80% off the Bestia GTS, the 190Z, and 60% off the Nimbus. If you're not familiar with Twitch Prime yet, there's an eye in the top right of your screen for more information. And if you already have Twitch Prime and you're not using it yet, feel free to consider me by clicking the link in the description down below. And if you want my advice on discounts this week, personally I'd say go for the Chitoro. It's nearly $1 million less than you would normally pay, and it's also amongst the fastest motorcycles within the game. This thing cuts through corners like it's butter, which is definitely something that you want to have in a bike. Also very nice is that you can just lean forward in order to get your speed boost, and it isn't too bad going off-road either for those that like to do those time trials, and especially those that tend to go a little off-road as well. A very excellent choice in many situations indeed. And for those folks with Twitch Prime, the 190Z is definitely also a worthwhile pickup, especially considering it's only $180,000. Not one of the fastest sports classics car in the game, but it's still very much worth picking up if you haven't done so already. Premium race for this week is going to be 8-figure bonus luck to sports classics. The car you want to be using for this one is definitely going to be either the Turismo Classic or the Chila Classic. And the time trial for this week is going to be end-to-end, and the RC time trial is going to be La Fuente Blanca. As always, a quick and easy $100,000 for each of them if you manage to beat them. And if you need a guide for them, I'll be uploading one for that later today. So make sure to stay tuned to the channel for that. But with all that said and with all that done, that was it for this one. Thank you also very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and if you really like what you see on the channel, consider becoming a member, like Chloe, Robert, Alus Fire, Captain Price, Shalkulu, and Dr. Strange Love. Join them and all the other fellow members by clicking the join button down below. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all later.